Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Amanda and I love crafting. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really cute Easter card, but before I show you how to make this super sweet bunny, I'd just like to share with you my birthday card idea for this year. So that's my bunny out of the way. This is the birthday card that I've made for my dad this year. And this is the birthday card that I've made for my mum this year. As you can see, I've got the same idea. It's a cake. And I just thought I really love the way that I've changed the colours. And so I'm going to make everybody's cards this year using this design. I got the idea, like I do most of my cards, from Pinterest. And I will post a picture of the inspirational picture so you can see where I got my idea from, but I always personalize them up and make them my own, so they sort of become my own idea really. I've used washi tapes, which are I think that's the sort of the name for them. You can get them from the Works, Home Bargains, pound shop. I actually got these ones I think from eBay, or could have been Amazon, one or the other, but they did come from China, these tapes. Super cheap, just a couple of £, free delivery. The only thing is you do have to wait a long time for them to come. These ones, where's it gone? These coppery coloured ones, I think they came from the Works. The only thing is these ones aren't very sticky, and that is the downside with these sorts of tapes. So I do think maybe I might use a bit of extra Pritt stick to stick them down just to be sure. The other thing I have is lots of ribbons and things in here. I've just got a piece, but I've got a whole roll of this sort of stuff as well, and I've got it in gold, so I can use all of these to personalize my cards. It's super easy, as you can see. You just make the cake base. I used a lollipop stick to get that shape, the rounded shape, and then the other bits are just used by cutting and sticking on. These little happy birthdays, I've got a whole pack of these, again from the Works. They don't all say happy birthday, some say thank you, just for you, congratulations, but these are lovely. And then I've got loads of little bits of ribbon, so I just tied them on with the ribbon. And then got these from the Works. As you can see, most of my stuff I get from the Works. These are little wooden all sorts of things, butterflies, birds, swans, cats. They just came in a little pack, little wooden box, and so I just put them on to make it a bit more zhuzhy. I didn't bother with my dad's card because it's a male card, so I didn't want to make it too girly. But I'm definitely going to make more of these cards this year, so I just wanted to share that with you, you know, as an idea. So, on to today's card, which I think is super bling, and I do love a bit of bling. It's a really simple idea. It's a bunny, but it's a blinged up bunny. And, you know, the pun on words, instead of Happy Easter, Hoppy Easter. So I thought that's super cute, and I'm making a couple of these because we do share a few Easter cards with people. So I'm going to make a few of these in different colours. So I'm going to just talk you through how I make it, and ideas to how you can personalize it and change it, and then I will just show me making it. So for the bunny's body, I just drew round a lid to my button box that I got from the Works, and then I just got one of the washi tapes and drew round that. Now, as you can see here in my pastels sheets book, I got this from, you guessed it, the Works, and it's a design pad, and it's just got lots of different colours. They are double-sided. They're about £3 these pads are. They do loads of different pads at the Works, and they are really handy for all sorts of crafting ideas, and they are double-sided. So I got the purple one, and it's blue on the back, so you could use either colour, and then I've got cut a bit of yellow, and there's green on the back, so I might even use a yellow bunny and a green bunny and a purple bunny, and they don't take up much of the card. So I just drew round these and then I cut them out. So I made a bit of a mistake on this one because I drew round on the purple side and then cut it out, and you can still see the pencil. You could get around that by rubbing the pencil off, or draw around the other side, you know, draw the pencil on the side you don't want. So I suppose if I made a blue bunny here, that'd be fine. Looks a bit like a snowman at this point, doesn't it? But that's what you do, you put that on like that. And then I made a cute little pom-pom and stuck that on. So here's my Pom-Pom Maker. I got this from Hobbycraft, actually in a set of 4, so there were 4 different sizes, but you can get them from all sorts of places. And I actually saw a set in the pound shop the other day, which I was tempted to get, although I think it was the same size as this, but I was thinking if it is slightly smaller I might get it, because for this bunny I don't really need a big pom-pom. So you put the 2 pieces together. As you can see, there's a sticky out bit and then a dent, and you just fit them into each other, and then the same on the other side. They're the opposite way around, but they just fit into each other like that. You get your wool and pinch those 2 pieces together, and then you don't have to tie it on at all. I just hold it on with my thumb there and then wrap it round. So then you got started. It doesn't have to be secured. You don't have to do it really tight, so I'm just doing it pretty loose because, as I said, I don't want a massive pom-pom. On the way back I'll sort of fill in where there's gaps, and then I shall just go back again. Actually, looking at this wool, it's really pretty. It's white, but it's got sort of flecks in, and I actually got this from the pound shop. They do 3 balls of wool for £2, and it's really good quality. If I'm after a specific colour, sometimes I'll order it off Amazon, but actually the pound shop's pretty good. So now you just move yourself round without any gaps onto the other side and just do the same thing. As I said, again, I'm wrapping it fairly gappy because I don't want a huge pom-pom. When I'm usually make pom-poms, I kind of get it all sort of nice and tight and do it really thick, and you get a really super duper thick pom-pom. But as I say, I'm just making a little one, so that probably is good enough. Okay, so when you're happy with that, you then just close it. There's 2 little catches that you just snap shut, and that's shut then. You can use cardboard and forks and things to make pom-poms, but I mean, I just find this super easy. So you have a little channel here that you can just put your scissors in, and you just start cutting it around. You can buy pom-poms, of course, if you didn't want to make one. My mum bought some white pom-poms from the pound shop for Christmas and used them for various Christmassy crafts. But as I say, I quite like to make them. You know, you've made it yourself, then it adds to the homemade feel. So get your wool, cut a little piece off, which now goes into the channel, and then you just tie it in a knot and just pull as tight as you can. I think you probably only need to do it once, but I do like to do it 3 times just to be on the safe side. Now you have pretty much got your pom-pom. You just undo your clips and pull your pieces off, and the Pom-Pom Maker has done its job. You need to cut off the big bits, and then what I like to do is sort of roll it between my hands, sort of make it into a little ball. Then you just need to give it a bit of a haircut, and as I say, because I don't want a big tail, I shall trim it quite severely, I just want a nice small little pom-pom. But you know, you can trim as much or as little, and the more that you trim them, that's when you get the more sort of tighter looking pom-pom, which is very similar to the ones that you buy. The less you trim, the more sort of open and fluffy they are. And if you roll it and then more trimming, that's when it becomes like the kind of pom-poms that you buy. So it's really whatever style you want. I think actually for his tail, cute and fluffy will do. If you've got a hamster, he might appreciate your leftovers. And there's your pom-pom tail. So you don't need to be super skilled for this. I'll just show you on a scrap piece of paper how you could do it. So there was my head, and I went with the sort of lopsided here. As you can see, I've literally just drawn that. It's not it doesn't have to be amazing. It's just the rough shape, isn't it? You know, there you go, you've got your bunny ears. You could just go it's almost like a leaf, isn't it? Start fatter at the bottom and just go narrower at the top in a sort of a curve. You could do two ears up, you know, so it doesn't have to be a tipped ear. I just thought it looked pretty cute with a tipped ear, but in a way that's the way you can make your cards look different, by doing the ears differently. I then went over my pencil with a purple pen, but you could, if you wanted to save time, you could draw your ears straight away with the purple pen. That's if you feel confident, because the ideal thing is pencil. You can rub it out if you make a mistake. So you could either draw your ears straight away with a purple pen, or do the pencil and then go over it. And then, because I went in with the pencil, I had to make it a bit thicker with the purple to make it stand out. But that's the basic idea anyway. And then the fun bit comes, it's the putting the bling into it. So these stickers, obviously I've used most of them on here now. I think I got them from the works. You can get them online. I did need some red ones for a Christmas project, and I was able to just buy the red ones off someone online, and it wasn't a lot of money, probably like £1.30 for, I don't know, 120 or something like that. So online, these from the pound shop and the works are generally £1 for the whole set. I'm not sure how many's on here, but that's where you can get them from. You can get small ones, which I think looks cute, but you can get bigger ones as well. So if I run out of these little ones, I am going to have to mix little and big. So it really doesn't matter. So any sequins will do. Possible idea though you might want to think about is maybe putting some extra glue down first, because I noticed when I lifted the card up and put it down again, some of them did fall. One or two fell off and I had to put them back on. So either just make sure you really stick them down, or maybe just put a bit of glue, maybe even just Pritt Stick on, just to make sure that they're super secure. It's the same with letters sometimes, and those washi tapes, they don't always stick, so you might have to put a bit of extra glue yourself. These words again are just sticky letters, so it's the alphabet. You get a couple of each letter, so you should be able to make a couple of cards. The only trouble is once you're spelling something like Hoppy, you're using up the P's, so an E's and A's go quick. So what I did to combat that was I did Hoppy because I had Hoppy on here, but then Easter I used a couple of cards that I had left. So I had I've got gold, pink, red, and I think I've got some silver ones as well. So I was able to sort of make the words using them. I'm just seeing if they've got a name on them, where they're from. I think that one says on it glitter dot stickers. There isn't a brand on that, is it? Oh, Doc Crafts Paper Made. So I'm going to make another one of this cards now, and I'll just put a really quick speeded up version of me making it so you can see the finished one at the end. And I'll try and make it a little bit different to this so you can see how you can change your cards up. So hope this has inspired you to make your own version, and have a lovely Easter. See you next time.